Microsoft Groups in the cloud can literally have thousands of different changes made to them. Only one is protected by the recycle bin, which is the deletion of an object, in this case, a group. And not all groups are protected. So in this case, what I want to show you is what happens when either malicious or mistaken changes are made to a group and how you can recover from them using Cayosoft Guardian. So here I'm looking at a group, Office 365 Azure group called New York CRM Access. CRM typically stands for Customer Relationship Management. It'd be something like Dynamics or Salesforce. I'm going to go ahead and click View All Members. I'm going to arbitrarily pick some members. So Agnes, Tracy, Isaac, Rob, and John. Now I've removed those users, which means they obviously would no longer be in the group. And if that group is controlling access, as soon as I click save, they're going to lose their access. So eventually I'm going to get a help desk call asking what's going on. Now, I only made 5 changes. Imagine if I made 150 changes or 200 changes and realized I modified the wrong group. I could go hopefully get that information out of the event logs and try to piece together the membership and bring it back, but there's a better way. I'm going to switch over to Cayosoft Guardian. I'm going to look at the dashboard and I'm going to see all changes that were made within the last hour. And the nice part is Cayosoft Guardian continuously monitors for changes and records those changes, stores them, and then allows us to interpret that data and then do things like rollback. So I'm going to click on View All Changes, and what that did is it took me over to the left-hand side and took me over to Change History, just with that one click. Now, I know I want to look at just something that happened recently, so let's just look in the last hour. And then instead of all changes, I just really want to see changes made to Azure AD Groups. And so that's going to reduce down the number quite a bit. You'll see I had a bunch of additions, individual additions a little while ago, but I have one removal. I'll go ahead and open up this change, and I see there are my users, Tracy Bennett, Agnes Dickinson, etc. So these are the 5 users that were removed. Those users could be on the help desk line right now complaining and screaming that, hey, they got $1 million opportunity they can't book because we don't have access. All sorts of crazy things could happen. This could also be the precursor to some sort of security breach or attack. So you can imagine this not being groups, but roles. It could be the Azure AD roles. Somebody's just been put into or removed from from global admins. On the Active Directory side, it might be domain admins or enterprise admins. We do all of those as well. So I don't want this to stand, so I'm going to go ahead and just click Restore and tell it to go ahead and perform the restore action. And I'll come over here to my dashboard, and I'll see here in a moment one little blip show up. 6 objects modified. That's true. 1 group and 5 users. Great. So we'll go back over to my change history, and now I'll see people were put back in as membership into that group. I'll go back into the admin center. I'll actually refresh this, and we'll see Agnes Dickinson. If I scroll down a little bit, there's Isaac Heath, Tracy Barnett. The group membership has been recovered successfully.